Hi, how to make Batch and Print Pro use an add-on by default for every print that it prints of that file type. So if you go into the Batch and Print Pro website here, Batch and Print, if you click on add-ons, there's lots of different add-ons for special printing features of that file type. So for example, I've got the doc add-on here, and that's for Microsoft Doc files. And in that add-on, you've got lots of different features specific to Word documents. So for example, you can do the page ranges and set the margins and things like that for every file you print, or just the selected file you print. But in this example, I'm going to show you how to make it use the settings by default for every new document that you drag and drop in and print, so it will automatically use those settings you set. So for example, you could do like a header with the file title in it, and it would do it for every print that you put into Batch and Print Pro of that file type. So to do this, you download the trial version. So you first install Batch and Print Pro, and then you install the trial version of the add-on that you want to use. So I've got it running at the moment, so I'm going to close it. So that's now installed. The installs are pretty small. So now I'm going to Batch and Print Pro again. The add-on will be loaded now for Word documents. So if I go to a Word document and drag and drop it in, it will now calculate the number of pages as well. But at the moment, the add-on parameters here are blank. So it's not actually set to use it for printing yet. So to use it for printing, what you do is you right mouse on a doc file, add-on setup, and then you've got all those settings which were on our website. So in this example, I'm going to set it to just page 1, and I'm going to put file title on the header as well. Save and exit. If I now scroll across, I can see this add-on parameter set there. So if I drag and drop another file in, you can see it's blank in the add-on parameters. So you've got two different settings here. So you can actually set up files with different settings if you want to, but say if every time you drag and drop you want it to pick up those add-on parameters, what you do is you right mouse on that, copy add-on parameters to clipboard, click yes to that, then in here you go to doc add-on, you right mouse paste it in. So those are the settings that were in the add-on parameters. Save and close. So now when you drag and drop a doc file, it automatically set it to those settings. So I'm going to start from scratch, drag and drop. You can see it set the settings. You can change them if you want to, and then click print. So it's just going to print page 1. So if I go into the printer now, you can see it's printed that file. So now if I drag and drop another file, it will do the same again. So it's added the parameters in, and I can click print. So if I go to Spooku Viewer++, I can actually re-render the file in the print queue back to PDF. So it gives you lots of the information in here about how it's going to print, and if you double click on it, you can see that the document, which is just this simple setup in the text, and it's got the file title at the top as in the settings in the add-on. So it's that simple to use. You can do this with any of the add-ons with different settings, and you set the default the same way. You can also do different settings on the fly as well. So you can like add, say, 2 files, and you can like highlight, right mouse, add-on setup, and you can set those 2 files how you want them. So I can, for example, do header and first page only, add page numbers on right, and it will set it just for those 2 files. And also you can save a list, so you can load it back in later if you want to. If you go to add-ons menu, batch file, save as, you can save it as an A or B file. That's very similar to our job file, except for that it's got the .a for add-on, so it saves all the add-on settings as well. So I can save it as test, and I can load that in later, batch file, and I can also append as well. So if you've got multiple copies that you want doing, then it will load it in with all the add-on settings set in the list. So you can have different settings for each file if you want to, and then save it and then reload it later if you want to. So there's lots of options. Download it, give it a try.